Namaste. Welcome. I'm Yogi Ahimsananda, and today we are going to work on the Vishuddha Chakra. The sequence is going to be a shorter one, but it is designed to open up the throat chakra. Hopefully you will find it pleasurable. And first, what I'd invite you all to do is come into Suka Sana, simple seated posture, as we connect with our breath. Working on our Ujjayi Pranarama, trying to create the sound of the ocean. Breathing in through the nose, at about a 3 count, a slight pause on top, and then breathing out through the nose. Perhaps thinking so hum as you're breathing in and out, trying to create that sound of the ocean. You can achieve this also by kind of curling the tip of your tongue on the top of the roof of the mouth behind the upper teeth. Really connect with that breath. By breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Slowly and gently moving your attention into your neck, your throat, your chakra, self-expression, and personal will. Peacefully allow your throat center to soften, expand, envisioning a blue, glowing energy, the color of the sky. Breathe this glowing blue energy into your throat center, clearing, opening, softening, freeing creativity and self-expression. Let your throat take what it needs. I hear and speak my truths. I invite you to gently repeat this in your mind. I hear and I speak my truth. I hear and I speak my truth. Keep focus on that glowing blue energy. You'll see it even with your eyes shut. It's a big blue ball, or even a smaller blue ball. Waves, anything. Just allow the color blue to enter into your mind. Staying connected with your Ujjayi Pranayama and repeating in your mind, I hear and speak my truths. I express myself freely. I hear and I speak my truth. I express myself freely. I allow myself to have a voice. I allow myself to have a voice. As you gently begin to open the eyes, allow yourself to smile. Throughout the practice, repeat in the mind as the thoughts, if they begin to wander, I hear and speak my truths. Or I express myself freely. I allow myself to have a voice. What I'll invite you to do now is interlace the fingers together and gently place them under your jaw. Recenter and connect with the breath. Try to bring the elbows together. And as you breathe in, start to tilt the head back. And as you breathe out, begin to open the elbows, keeping that Ujjayi breath flowing. Letting your belly expand on the inhale. Contract on the exhale. One more, breathing in. Breathing out. Notice the back remaining straight. Coming back to center. Holding the hands together, heart center, with the thumbs touching the chest. I allow myself to have a voice. And gently bow. Come into Suka Sana. Centering yourself on your mat. And what we'll do is we'll sutra to tabletop. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to be in the mirror from you. So as I say, to bring your left hand up, I'm really bringing my right hand up. So that we look in the mirror, just as if you were standing in front of me in my room here. Be as if we were in a mirror together. Bringing your left hand up about a shoulder level, then bringing it down to the side, pressing the hand onto the earth near the seat, raising the right hand up, and then swinging the right leg back onto the inside of the knee, placing both hands on the earth in front of you and pressing up and bringing the left leg through the center of the body into tabletop. From here, we'll begin a few rounds of cat and cow. Go through your checklist first and making sure that you're in a best tabletop possible. Your drishti should be focused onto the earth in front of you. I prefer to have the toes disengaged. I'll show you from this angle. The back straight. Knees stacked under the hips, the hands stacked under the shoulders. And we'll begin staying connected to the breath, breathing in to cat, engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, the abdominal lift, the Mula Bandha, of course, and the Jalandhara Bandha, the chin to chest lock. And then breathing out into cow. Into cat. And out to cow. Into cat. And out into cow. In the cat, and out to cow, and back into tabletop, stepping back with the right and then the left leg into Palakasana, Ashtanga, knees, chest, and chin to the earth, disengage the toes, press through the hands, the Hasta Bandha, and gently come into Bhujangasana. You can always do face yoga in Bhujangasana, smiling, stretching the jaw, tongue, staying connected to that breath. Gently, gently releasing and coming into prone, flat onto the earth, and placing the left cheek onto the earth, taking the hands, putting them palms towards the sky, next to your body. And looking over to the right, with the left cheek on the earth, to begin opening the shoulder, neck, throat. Breathing in and breathing out through the nose. Remember, the nose is for breathing, the mouth is for eating and speaking. And on your next exhale, gently lift your head and slowly turn it now to the left, bringing the right cheek to the earth on the exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Allowing yourself to speak your truth. Opening and releasing any tension in the neck and shoulder. Sometimes caused by perhaps holding too much back, closing your chakra, and not giving yourself that permission to speak freely. Slowly rising back up. And while your hands are where they are, go ahead and interlace them behind your back. And on your next inhale, come into a shoulder open locust, or Shalambhasana. And again, feel free to smile. And then slowly come back down to the earth. Get a breath in or two, looking to your right. Inhaling and then exhaling, coming down, looking to the left. Now as you inhale, go ahead and slowly and gently, one leg at a time, go ahead and clasp the ankles with your hands. Get yourself recentered. Stay connected to the breath. And then on your next exhale, rise into a bow. And wherever you're at, remember in yoga, it's how you go, not how far you go. And there is no judging in yoga. I express myself freely. Exhale and slowly release that bow, but still hold on to the ankles. And then on the next inhale, come up a little bit deeper into your bow. I allow myself to have a voice. And then slowly releasing, engaging the hands, the Hasta Bandha to the earth next to the shoulder. And then straight into a push-up back into Palakasana. For Palakasana, we want to counter that bow and go into Adho Mukha Svanasana, or downward dog. And then coming into tabletop. From tabletop, we'll go into Balasana, or child's pose. And You can do the shoulder open if you'd like, with the summit Balasana as I call it. But I prefer regularly old Balasana. Knuckles on the earth next to the feet. Seat down nice and low. Connecting to the breath. Balasana is a great resting asana at any time in any yoga class that you're in or practicing on your own. If you need a break, Balasana is a great asana to go into. Really let things start to open up in the shoulders and back. Any tension there is going to be what's holding back your throat chakra. Now for rabbit, engage your toes, and I'll show you from this direction. Engage your toes, bringing the seat up a little bit, and then holding on to the heels, or the soles of the feet, and coming right onto the crown of the head. So from Balasana here, come into rabbit. Make sure that the Uddiyana Bandha is engaged, the Mula Bandha, the root lock, the abdominal lift, the Uddiyana, and the Jalandhara, chin to chest. Really getting on the crown of the forehead. Excellent. And then letting rabbit go, what we'll do is we'll come up to our knees for Virasana, or hero's pose. Breathing in, the exhale, touching the Jalandhara Bandha, chin to chest, Uddiyana, abdominal lift. Breathing in, going to the right, gently rolling the neck, nice and slow. The inhale coming right. Slight pause at the back center. And then exhaling, coming down towards the left. Nice and gentle. Take a breath to get centered. Inhaling up to the right. Exhaling down to the left. Notice any tension in your shoulders. Try not to allow them to lift up, as I just caught myself doing. There might be tension on your right or your left, one or the other. Just be mindful and aware of it. One more to the right, breathing in. You don't want to lean the body either. The body nice and straight. As you get back to the top back, breathing out, coming down to the left. Now to the left side, breathing in. Allow those shoulders to relax. I just caught myself on this side. Breathing out, coming down to the right. Sometimes our tech neck from looking at our phones or computer screens all day aren't really able to speak our creativity. Up to the left. We're tightening our neck and back. Doing neck rolls in this way will not only loosen up the neck and shoulders, but it is also opening the throat chakra. Vishuddha. One more to the left. Breathing in. If you hear any cracking and popping, don't be alarmed. There's nitrogen gas dispersing in the body. That's good. Excellent. Now from here, what we'll do is sutra to the seat. So we'll come into tabletop. We'll step out our left leg to the side, raise our right leg, raise our right hand up to the sky, and then bring the left leg through the center of the body, and then back to the seat. And what we'll actually do is hug our knees. Give a big hug. Smile. Maybe bring the neck back. Holding on to the knees now, make sure your Mula Bandha is engaged. As what we're going to do is roll to the back and get ourselves in a position for our shoulder stand. So, rolling to the back and placing the hands on the earth, the feet on the earth. And I kind of make a diamond cutter sign for those of you following DDP yoga. And bring that right underneath the tailbone. And then as I raise the feet up, and the legs, as I start to push up, I'll make like a tripod now, holding onto the hips and standing on my elbows and arms as the support of a tripod, tucking the Jalandhara Bandha chin to chest, coming into our shoulder stand. Point those toes up if you can. And breathe. And repeat those little mantras in the mind. Allow myself to speak freely. Enjoying shoulder stand. And maybe bringing the knees to the ears if you can. And gently rolling to the back. Extending the legs out. And some people will also do the diamond cutter back behind under their seat. What we're going to do now is come into our fish pose. I'll show you from this side. Whether you want to have your hands on the side or underneath, that's fine. Coming up, supporting on your elbows, really opening the throat chakra. So we have Jalandhara Bandha engaged for the shoulder stand, and now we're reopening in our fish pose. After 3 or 4 breaths, maybe 5. Oh, I felt that open. That was good. You can rest for a second. You may have opened some sinuses or passages to the ears. Maybe ears popped. We'll try one more time. Going into fish pose. Just 3 breaths. And on the exhale of the 3rd breath, slowly come out. And we'll put our feet together in a Suka Sana, Kanasana. And then sit myself up into Baddha Konasana. Engaging the Uddiyana Bandha. And then breathing out and folding forward. Tucking the chin to the chest. Breathe in, you might come up a little bit, and then on the exhale, you'll be able to go a little further down. Slowly rising back up into Baddha Konasana. And what I do is I walk and inch myself back into Supta Baddha Konasana. And slowly extend the legs out into Shavasana. Getting the body in a position where you feel like you'll never have to move again. As you scan through the body, finding any tension and tightness you might be holding on to, from head to toe, paying extra close, gentle, and sensitive attention to the throat chakra region. Not forgetting about other parts of the body, even the knees, feet, the hips, pelvis, lower back. Once you're settled in, repeat the mantra for the Vishuddha chakra of Ham, H-A-M. Just in your mind, connect that with your breath. Enjoy. To release the tension in your jaw, forehead, and ears. Even the tongue, wherever you're holding on. Breathe into those areas and let them go. Of course, before you come out of Shavasana, you don't want to cause a shock to the body. So I always begin by gently wiggling my toes, rolling the ankles, opening and closing the fingers and hands. Bringing the life back into the body. Maybe raising the arms up above the head in a good morning stretch. Gently either rolling or sitting back up to Suka Sana. Going through our Suka Sana checklist. Coming into our meditation. Our yogic mudra, fingertip touching the thumb, or any mudra you choose to use. Some even kind of hold on to the throat or shoulders, but also being mindful of any triggers. So I just like to hold my hands up towards the sky and engage the fingertip of the index to the thumb. And then at home, with me, follow along with the mantra of Hum. Thank you so much for joining me today for this special edition of a chakra sequence. We'll make more in the future. This is for our throat chakra, the 5th chakra, 12 petals, color is blue, Vishuddha. With great love and great respect, I thank you for joining me and allowing me into your home tonight. Namaste. We'll see you next time.